chains and you can't tie me down.
Hi guys, welcome back to Swift Reactions. Today we're going to be taking a look at Don Mclean and Vincent. Now, pretty damn sure I've never heard this song. The title certainly doesn't ring a bell. I do love some Don Mclean though. So, yeah, American Pie was definitely one of the most iconic songs ever written, I believe. So I'm very interested to see what this one is. So let's check out Don Mclean and Vincent. Oh. That's better. Let's check it out.
Starry, starry night. Blue and gray.
Maybe I've heard
Look
this.
out on a summer's day with eyes that know the darkness in my soul. Shadows on the hills. Sketch the trees and the daffodils. Catch the breeze and the winter chills in colors on the snowy linen land.
Oh, the poetry.
Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now.
I think I have heard this.
Starry, starry night. Flaming flowers that brightly blaze, swirling clouds in violet haze, reflect in Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue, morning feel.
Okay, I don't usually stop things, but I finally just actually got this. Like, I have heard this song before. I would have thought that the song was called Starry, Starry Night, but I've never paid much attention to these lyrics at all. And the fact that the song's called Vincent and he's talking about Vincent painting the stars in the night and the hues of the colours, and, you know, it's Vincent van Gogh and his Starry, Starry Night painting that he's talking about, and he's just turned it into this beautiful, beautiful song, and it's just like poetry. Oh my god, even though I've heard this before, I've never really paid attention. I'm really looking forward to listening to the rest of this. Sorry, I'll try to not cry like a baby for once.
Fields of amber grain.
Let's just go back a little. I feel like I lost the
Fields of amber grain.
That didn't help.
Vincent's eyes of china blue, colors changing hue, morning fields of amber grain, weathered faces lined in pain are soothed beneath the artist's loving hand. Now I understand what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they did not know how. Perhaps they'll listen now, for they could not love you, but still your love was true. And when no hope was left in sight on that starry, starry night, you took your life as lovers often do. But I could have told you, Vincent, this world was never meant for one as beautiful as you. Starry, starry night. Portraits hung in empty halls, frameless heads on nameless walls, with eyes that watch the world and can't forget, like the strangers that you've met. the ragged men in ragged clothes, a silver thorn, a bloody rose, lie crushed and broken on the virgin snow. Now I think I know what you tried to say to me, how you suffered for your sanity, how you tried to set them free. They would not listen, they're not listening still. Perhaps they never will.
I have to say, he looks like such a humble person too. Like, there seems like no bravado, no, I don't know, just seems like a really humble, down-to-earth person. Wow. Wow. People just don't write poetry into songs like they used to. That's incredible writing. Literally felt like the equivalent of a Vincent van Gogh painting put into song. Takes a very talented man to do something like that. Oh, wow. Vincent van Gogh. Wow. I remember going to the Van Gogh Museum when I was in Amsterdam, and I was so enthralled, even though I'm really not a person that's into art at all. But I do have Dutch heritage, so really enjoyed my time there. And I remember actually when I was in New York, I can't remember which museum it was, the one that's like a circle that you kind of walk down and around. Can't remember the name of it right now. They had this one painting, and after looking at all these paintings, which really weren't grabbing me at all, this one painting just absolutely drew me in, and it was the most mundane subject matter, but something about the way that it was painted was just absolutely incredible. And then when I looked at the artist, it was Van Gogh. So it wasn't really surprising. It's amazing though how some of these artists, their names transcend history. And then, you know, like I can be walking through a museum that had probably hundreds of artists in there from all different periods of time, and yet I was still drawn to this one picture that was, you know, at least a couple of 100 years or so. I'm not exactly sure how old it was. But yeah, there's a reason why these particular artists are just so well known. And yeah, their names live on. Oh God, that was a lot. Even though I've heard that song before, I think I've heard the chorus and stuff. I'm not sure if I've ever really listened to the whole song, but there are bits of it that sounded very, very similar, very familiar, sorry. Beautiful. Absolutely so beautiful. Might have to have a look at some more. Don Mclean, actually. Fantastic songwriter. I'm assuming he wrote this. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Make sure that you leave me a comment, any suggestions, and please make sure that you like and subscribe, because that way I'll get to see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.
I don't like no whips and chains. You can't tie me down.